Okay, so the joke was, in Other M, there was a scene where Adam shot Samus in the back with the ice beam, or an ice pistol of some kind. A really strong fucking pistol, if you remember right. And,
I do.
And some Japanese artist, he made a small 3-panel webcomic about that very scene, and instead of Samus' suit malfunctioning, she just took like 4 HP.
There we go. And she just looks back. I bet she looks back at it and was like, what the hell is that?
Yep, pretty much. That's exactly how it went. Okay, so
was that
Olive Branch.
supposed to hurt? Yes, Maple Leaf.
Olive Branch, we're finally finishing this game. We started this Let's Play completely blind, and we're still going in completely blind, by the way.
At this point.
At this point, yeah. We're going in completely blind, starting in September, late September, when this game first came out. And now we're here.
Well, you know, games like, you know, like LPs take time to do. There are more items, by the way, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
At this very end zone, they still have items for you to collect, which is kind of weird.
It's probably to incentivize you to just keep looking, because even if you got like 100% in every other area like I did, then you still have to go through, you still have to go through, well, you still have to find everything if you want the Chozo memories, or at least that's what I'm thinking.
Well, but the thing is that after fighting the Metroid Queen, you'd think that it's like, okay, this is the end run, but this is kind of throwing me for a loop here. This is like a little bit more exploration to go, which is kind of neat. Wait, there's something above you. I don't know if there's an item in there, but you know.
No, it's just
since you're 100%ing, you might as well pulse bomb everything while you're going.
It's just
pulse scan rather.
It's just an empty block. There are no, like, if you look at the map in the bottom. It's walls.
Yeah,
everywhere.
That's what I was saying. I thought there was something there for you until you uncovered that last square. That's all.
Are you ready to be done with this?
Oh yeah, I mean, like you said, if we started this in September, now we're almost done after 6 months of playing, or 5 months. No, 6 months. No, 5. Doing math. Oh, there's an item behind you, by the way.
So there is.
It's like we're not leaving everything untouched and uncovered. I think Michaela was the name. Is supposed to eat those blocks, the green blocks above this flower zone.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, do your thing, Michaela.
I like how you're not bothering to use Aeon anymore.
I suppose I could.
Just hook yourself up there with a spider ball.
No, there are spikes everywhere. I could use.
Can't you spider ball out of that?
Yeah, I could do this, I guess.
There we go.
A bit of a waste of a power bomb. For 3 missiles.
As if you're hurting for power bombs. Come on.
That is true. I got 18. And what else am I going to use it on?
Yeah, you've already beaten the final boss. I mean, what are you expecting it now? Unless there's an optional boss coming up and it's like, oh, you've uncovered every item. Not only do you get Chozo memories, you also get a special fight. And that'd be kind of neat.
Maybe. I suppose...
It'd be Michaela sacrificing herself early. Yes? I suppose what?
I don't know if I would like to have an optional boss or like a secret ending boss or something like that, because I think it would take away the agency that the Queen Metroid had as the final boss. Like, the Queen was supposed to be the final boss. Like, just, that's it. It, like... Now that you mention it, the game is throwing recharge stations and save points at me, and, like, look at this environment here. It's not looking particularly friendly. We are currently on the surface.
I like the lightning storms back there. Is it lightning storm? I'm not sure.
Well,
yeah, it's a lightning storm.
Yeah, it's flashing. I'm not certain. I kind of hope that there isn't another boss. And who would it even be?
I don't know. Maybe Dark Samus? Like, just, hey, remember this lady? She's a fan favorite. She's back.
Dark Samus would be... Dark Samus is purely...
I know, it would be bad timing. Yeah, I know.
It's purely a Metroid Prime construct. I think that's this.
Yeah, it's Power Bomb. The Candy Crush looking block is a power bomb.
No, it was the lighting that kind of fucked with it. It's supposed to be yellow.
Another super missile.
I'd
say start using your scans right now. There's no reason not to.
I suppose so.
Like, just in case you want to miss, you don't want to miss any items or anything like that. God, this one is huge.
Yeah.
You were saying, "Oh, we're about to end," and we're like, "No, we're not.
Well,
we're
I'm
not close to fucking ending."
It's the surface. Like, there's our ship right there.
Yeah. I guess when you get on the ship, that's game over. I'm surprised there's a lot more exploration here.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is a remake of what you're expecting the boss to be, the final boss. Drop a power bomb, so you would just uncover everything.
Yeah, I suppose that's a thing that I can do. I mean, I did that a whole lot in the video, the collectathon video. I just shot the power bombs everywhere because I could.
And now you've got so many of them. There's no reason not to.
And they.
I like how you can like just ignore like using the time skip by using the spider ball.
I think. I mean, it does kind of invalidate the very thing that the Aeon is supposed to be for, but at the same time, they're also giving me multiple options to solve their puzzles, which is supposed to be a good thing.
Yeah, but I thought the whole point is that if you're gating sorry, not an enemy. If you're getting an item behind something, at least make it so that they have to have the tool to get it. Like, put some honey on the like that's that kind of gooey stuff on top, so that you have to come back and be like, shit, I need some Aeon. I'll come back here, put a pin on that, you know.
I suppose that's true.
Although I've been reading comments on the thread as we were finishing up, and some people felt that the Aeon was done kind of well, like as a new mechanic. I don't know if I agree with that, but I've already said my piece on the last episode.
Now that you mention it, there was a guy that posted on the YouTube video itself, in the comments section. He posted a huge paragraph, like maybe a little less than a page, of comments about
Wow.
The melee counter and how he disagreed and how he thought it wasn't really breaking the game or anything. I mean, I've said my piece and I didn't really respond to any of it because I didn't want to be terribly argumentative. But first of all, props to him for giving us his opinion. And second of all, he did a run through of Samus Returns Fusion mode, which is the hardest difficulty. No pickups, no melee counter. It's Ridley.
Oh shit, it's Ridley! There's our final boss. I was not expecting
He's extremely purple. Okay.
That is okay. This is an interesting fight right here. I did not expect this to happen. There's our final boss for the game. I am expecting.
Nope.
Ridley got Michaela in his hands, man. His claws. You gotta get him off.
Give me back my baby.
I like how this time Samus didn't even blink. She just friggin' like, oh, Ridley, and then she just jumped down at him to fight. It's like, hey, yeah, this is how the game should be. It's not, Samus is not going to be a crier.
Shitload. Yeah, they
There's a lot
just
of
gave me a
Aeon.
shitload of Aeon. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to use Burst Beam.
They're probably chase him down. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Well,
Is this supposed to be Mecha
what
Ridley?
would you do? What would you do for your baby?
Okay, he's armored.
She's trying to save her baby.
Oh, come on, let us do the quick time event at least.
Let's press the button.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you, Ridley. He's not done
You'd
yet.
think Samus has her ship right there. You'd think she'd probably get in the ship and then start this one. Nope, not that one. This one, first of all. You'd think.
Oh, it's working.
You'd think she would get in the ship. What? No, I want my this one.
Okay, he's doing a bit of an Omega attack. Yeah, she get in her ship and just bombard him or something?
Her strongest weapon, or at least presumably, is right there.
Well, Samus is trying to give Ridley a sporting fight. And my god, you just keep walking into those blasts.
It's freaking hard, alright?
He did a ground spike there. Okay,
A whole
more
lot
Aeon.
more Aeon.
Another quick time.
Well, I'm not pressing anything. Yeah, this
This
is
is cinematic fight.
purely cinematic.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
Ooh, that would have killed you. You had 3 HP.
That probably would too. Get him, Michaela.
Baby, help us!
Ooh.
Suck that energy
damn.
up. Oh, there we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, whoa, holy crap. Oh, thank you, Michaela. Actually, that helps a lot. She just recovered your health.
Yeah, 2
a little
bars. All right, maybe not there.
That's actually quite a bit. This is a pretty cool fight. I like how the baby's actually helping us here. And this is like kind of an unexpected gift. I was not expecting Ridley to be foughtable in not AM2R. I'm sorry, in Samus Returns. Ooh!
Ow.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
Good thing you had the armor on. Oh! Ow! 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 I love Ridley's attack. He's just so bodily, man. He's just like throwing you.
He doesn't really give a
I
fuck.
like this.
I wonder if I can counter him.
I like this. Nope. No, you can't. He's not giving the counter. He's not giving the counterable signature. Although, if the fight did end, like if the final blow was supposed to be a counter hit, that'd be kind of
that would be cheap.
It's like he's unbeatable until you hit the counter.
That'd be kind of bullshit.
Ooh.
I'm probably not gonna win this one. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, come on. Oh, jeez. Nope. I believe in you. Oh, okay, yeah. And then Ridley took the baby.
So, a lot of posts in the thread are now making a whole lot of sense.
About what?
About wanting to continue on. About wanting to see the credits before doing the collectathon, first of all, and about wanting to. About asking questions about why they're still giving us power-ups, even though the game is supposed to be over, etc., etc. Damn it.
Well, there you go. That's why.
Nope, he's gonna follow me.
Yeah, he just did a... At least he telegraphs his moves a lot. Like, that slowdown, like, if he's not charging up his fire breath, he's gonna spike you with his tail.
Alright, I should definitely be using a lot more Aeon.
You should try using the time skip. Even if you're not using Beam Burst or Lightning Armor that much, I think time skip could actually help you here.
Maybe.
Ooh, you're cutting it close, but at least you're landing those hits. Alright, let's go, Ridley. Is this supposed to be like Mecha Ridley? Like, does this take place after Prime?
It does technically take place after Prime, yeah. Prime takes place...
Because I was wondering why he's so armored.
Prime takes place between 1 and 2.
Okay, so when he does the tail swipe, like that... Okay, not like that, but when he does the tail strike on the ground now, he will make, like, stalagmites appear from the ground, so you'll have to watch out for that.
Oof, how am I supposed to avoid that?
How are you... Maybe jump over him. Like, he's gonna... Yeah, he's doing stalagmites.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
There
you're
it
right.
is. I like how she's using her
Yeah,
boosters.
it's just...
Okay, now we're gonna
I was just gonna say, they're, it's decent attention to detail there, where they're actually given an often overlooked feature on Samus' suit some attention.
Even if it is a cutscene power, right?
Yeah. It is gruesome watching the Metroid do that to Ridley.
And Ridley's fine. He's just like, ah! Why'd you do that? That hurt. Do you have lightning armor on? You do, yeah?
No I don't.
There it is. Yeah, he's...
I'm going this way.
Yeah. Take the fight to the skies. He certainly can't follow us there.
Ooh, a little too close.
Alright, Super Claw.
I might be able to counter that?
No, it's blue. If it was yellow, it'd be counterable. Right?
I'm gonna try next time. I can't imagine that Sakamoto would go through the effort of programming in both Ridley and a melee counter, and then not having the two mix.
Maybe because that's a Super Claw or something. That's like a, you better back up while I'm winding up my huge punch.
Oops.
He's gonna drop, he's gonna do fire, yeah, jump, yeah, there we go. Again, yeah, you're fine. You got the pattern now. Stalagmites. Yeah, take the fight to the skies.
No, he's not gonna let me.
That's fine. He's not doing that. Oh, here, jump, get up. Oh.
Ah, well.
Oh God, that's like a bar apiece every time he does that.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm Samus Aran.
And even if when I die, death doesn't claim me.
Technically true. Ah, that was it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's better to be safe than sorry and just avoid that attack. All right, here we go. Oh boy.
Jesus.
Oh.
Alright, have some more.
Yeah, have some more energy.
Ah, well.
Baby's gotta protect its mama.
Well. Ow. Ow. Yeah, you're right. It needs a single tank apiece.
Yeah, whenever he like just slows down like that and he's like running up to, he's gonna just rush at you. There it is. I think whenever he does that kind of slow down, I'm just gonna hang beer here in the far corner. That's when you have to start jumping like crazy.
Nope.
Yeah, not countervolt.
That's interesting and kind of disappointing.
I think he's gonna have another attack. He has got another attack. I bet.
Maybe. I'm gonna watch these cutscenes again because they're good. It's kind of disappointing because they had the opportunity to do exactly what I was talking about in the last video, where you have the choice between shooting them with more weapons, or you could try and take the counter for more damage, but it's riskier. Alright, switch to that.
So you notice how Samus didn't even friggin' hesitate. She just, the moment Ridley came out, she jumped in. It's like none of this surprise kind of like standing there going, huh? It was more like, oh fucking, I knew it.
Alright, so phase 1 went pretty well.
Yeah. No damage. 9 super missiles, or 8 or 9 super missiles seems to be the trigger for this first scene. Shoot him. Get him off. Get the baby off. Ah.
I'm disappointed.
Right in the wings.
I'm disappointed that Ridley is the boss here.
You are?
Yeah.
You were expecting Mother Brain?
No, I wasn't expecting anything. Like I said, having an extra boss takes away the agency of the Queen Metroid being the final boss in this game. Like that was the whole point. It was supposed to be you exterminating the Metroids, and in order to finish your job, you had to finish like literally the mother of all Metroids. And now you've done your job, but rather than just let you leave, you have to fight Ridley because of course it's Ridley. Like this whole fight, the very fact that Ridley is here, it stinks like more of Sakamoto's meddling. It sounds
you think
like
it's just fan service?
Yes, it feels to me like Sakamoto said to the development team, no matter what happens, it fucking has to have Ridley no matter what. And it's a huge disservice, I think, to the original Samus Returns, which is what this is. It's supposed to be. Sure, you could say that like they're trying to add more shit to the game in order to make it more than just a straight remake, like an HD remake. This fight's going a lot better.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's Ridley being here is completely thematically inappropriate. What is he even doing here?
Obviously come to steal the Metroids. He's here for a Metroid, at least.
Also, fucking... This means that at the very beginning, like the very beginning fight of Super Metroid makes no sense because he's already beat to hell by that point.
That's a good point, actually. Like the moment you defeat this Ridley, he's biologically back. That is a bit of a canonical error. So yeah, this fight is probably here just for fan service.
Yeah.
Although, is this the Ridley, or is this another Ridley?
There's only one Ridley. Ah, fuck, I don't know. After Other M?
Yeah, I forgot that bit.
For all we know, there could be 80 Ridleys. There could be an entire race of Ridleys. But also knowing...
Every Ridley you kill.
For every Ridley you kill, 3 more pop up somewhere. But also, also knowing Sakamoto, he probably wouldn't allow that. Oh, right.
He got better quick, apparently. Maybe these are his these are his casts. And when Super Metroid comes out, his bones are healed up or something.
Oh, whoops. Nope. No, get out of there.
Charge. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if you could just spider ball that or morph ball that under him. Probably not, because his tail is like dragging on the ground.
I should turn on.
I like how this time you're not even like using anything but the black.
Yeah.
Oh, more energy. Thank you.
At this point, I was thinking like, it's so. Oh wait, that was a counter. Did you hear the sound?
I did not. I'm hearing more you, really.
It definitely played the counter sound. I didn't see the light, but I heard the sound.
I wonder if this fight's gonna end with the baby literally sucking Ridley dry. Like this, just all his energy.
No, both Samus and Ridley have to survive this fight in order for Super Metroid to make any sense. Unless, of course, it's a different Ridley.
I never said he would die. I never said he'd die. I just said he'd probably be incapacitated or something. And then he wakes up and he's like, "Oh, that fucking baby! I'm gonna kill his ass." And then he kidnaps him. Stalagmites? Yeah, there we go. Although Ridley being here, you're saying, what is he even doing here? Story-wise, it is very likely that the Galactic Council or whatever, they gave Samus the order to go kill the Metroids. It's very likely there's a space pirate spy in there somewhere. And he's just like, yo, space pirates. Samus is going off to kill the Metroids. Maybe we should send one of our guys in there to steal one, you know?
I mean, it's possible, but I'm not saying it's too likely. Have you seen what a space pirate looks like compared to what a human looks like?
Yeah, but I never said it had to be a space pirate. It could be collaborator.
Maybe, I don't know.
You know? I mean, there's a lot.
Give me
Oh,
some
here we
more
go.
of that.
More sucking and drying. Man, Ridley's not looking very. Oh, you countered him.
Saw it
Beautiful.
All right, maybe not missiles. There we go.
Yeah, missiles just bounced off his armor for some reason, or his flesh rather. But that's okay. It looked cool. You just right up his neck and just shoot down his throat.
I think that's it. Man, it took me 3 tries and then I kind of embarrassed him.
Just like a Zenkai boost in Dragon
maybe,
Ball, man.
Something like that.
Every time you get defeated, you get stronger. You did it,
There you
Samus. She's like, again. What is this? Let's go, mommy. Okay, I'm gonna sell you for space cash.
That is what she's gonna do.
And Samus just heads off. Yeah, Ridley's just left to die, or left
Did
for
I
dead,
get all
rather.
the pickups on the surface? I hope it
Maybe.
did.
I mean, the moment you cross that invisible barrier, the fight started, and then just the game just ended. So
I guess I'll double check. I'll do a crossfade to whatever item is left, and then to the chosen memories after that. Hopefully, I don't have to fight Ridley again. But given how that last fight went, it's probably not going to be too hard. Anywho,
there you go. Yeah,
in any
beat
case,
Ridley.
That's it. Metroid Samus Returns. Producer Yoshio Sakamoto.
But director was Jose Luis Marquez. Was not expecting a Latin American creative director there.
Well, that was the creative director.
Yeah, creation. That implies like quite
What's
a bit.
the difference between
Second name on the.
What's the difference between a creative director and a director?
Wow, like there's a lot of Latin Americans here. Enrique Jesus Garcia Mezcua, David Llanzo, Guillermo Bañuz Aizpiri. Was this made in America? Or Spain?
I do not remember off the top of my head.
I mean, you'd expect the Metroid to have a lot of Japanese names behind it, but this is all Latin American.
I mean, it's quite possible. The Retro did Metroid Prime, and they're American. Why couldn't Samus Returns be done by Latin Americans?
Yeah, but this was made. Wasn't this made by the home team of Metroid?
I don't recall.
In Nintendo?
I don't recall. But anyway, we've gone through just about everything that we could talk about in the previous video. Now that we know that Ridley was the final boss, has anything changed? Other than everything...
you said story-wise it has.
Yeah, I mean, other than everything that I said. I'm disappointed that Ridley is in there. I mean, like, it was a cool fight, and it was cool to see Ridley, but that doesn't change everything that I said. That it takes away the agency from the Queen Metroid. It makes no sense story-wise. You're just trying to suck my dick when I didn't ask you to. I mean, I appreciate the attempts, but sometimes I just don't want my dick sucked, you know?
Sometimes you just want a little bit of cuddling. And that means going with what's comfortable. And not having Ridley shoved into your face and going, "Hey, it's Ridley! He's back!"
You know, Ridley, it feels like... I mean, yeah, Ridley's a popular character, and he's tied directly to Samus' backstory. But it feels like they gotta shoehorn him into everything here. If Samus Returns is anything to go by.
Yeah, let's just say, as a final boss goes, he would have been nice as an optional boss. As if like Samus Returns or Samus Returns again to the planet. Haha, get it? And then she like is doing one last kind of sweep. And then like she collects every item to be like, okay, I've truly cleansed SR388. And then Ridley shows up and it's like, you kill all the Metroids? Damn it. And then you fight him, you skirmish with him, and then you don't win the fight. Like, you do beat him in the game, of course, but then cutscene power, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Ridley is able to get away, or he stuns you and he gets away, you lose all your power-ups or whatever, and then you get back on your ship and be like, well, at least I dealt with him.
That would be...
Might as well get the Metroid delivered.
That would actually,
you know?
that would actually be an interesting way of handling it. Like, you win the fight, but just before you deliver the final blow, you're both struck by lightning, and that costs you all of your pickups, everything that you've collected. And
right,
there
or Ridley's... Yeah?
And there you have a fresh start for Super Metroid, something like that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mercury Steam.
Mercury Steam. Okay, that's a name I did not hear before. But there we go. What's our completion time?
I'm sure I wrote this down in the thread. I don't remember what other games that they've made.
Give me the picture. Give me the time. Let's go. Do my speed run. There it is.
Clear time.
Clear time.
Not good.
6 months. That's neat.
Oh, she'd probably get naked if I
ZSS maybe.
Enough.
Just zero suited out.
Yeah, something like that. I'm sure.
See you next mission.
See you next mission. No pickup rate.
Apparently not. Let's see. Let's go to the main menu and check to see the pickup rate. And let's check out those memories too.
If it's less than 100, then you and I are gonna have to go back.
Oh, here we go. Maybe this is that post 100% pickup rate cutscene.
Maybe. I bet whatever's about to happen has to do with the X. Yep, there it is.
What was that?
That's the X parasite.
Yep, no, I'm just saying the little frog or thing going, what was that? Oh god, ah! And I'm evil.
That's not quite what the X parasite does. The X parasite makes a perfect copy, I thought.
Well, obviously it's just an evil parasite. That was actually kind of neat.
Mode. New content.
You can now
gallery.
use an amiibo. Okay. What if I don't have amiibo?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. 98.7.
98.7.
Alright, you and I, we gotta go.
Parasite. That was actually kind of neat.
Mode. New content.
You can now
gallery.
use an amiibo. Okay. What if I don't have amiibo?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. 98.7.
98.7.
Alright, you and I, we gotta go back in. Something on the surface.
Maybe the surface still has... Yeah. I mean, we did not uncover all of the surface's secrets.
Alright, so we're gonna fade to black, and then I'll just fade back in as soon as we find whatever it is that we're missing. Alright, so fucking...
So you have to uncover all this again?
Yeah, we gotta do it all again.
This is not right. Scan everything then. Maybe you've already gotten this item.
No. It's up there.
You did not?
No.
So you have to maybe you have to catch it and then go back and save? Do you think that's
no. Our current completion rate on the bottom screen is 85.7. And the completion rate that we had on our on the victory screen, on the end game screen, was 95 point something.
I thought it was 98.7.
Yeah, something like that. So it's taking into account everything after we beat Ridley.
Is it really, though? Because the map here is not uncovered.
No, it's not, because this is before we saved. Or, this is after we saved, sorry. Alright.
So maybe you can't explore forward and towards your ship. You have to explore everything but that area. What's the percentage now after collecting that Aeon?
92.9.
That means that there's one more item here.
No, there's one more. There's that. But we got that last time,
There
remember?
is. Yeah. Well, let's blow it up and pick it up again. Okay, now check it.
No, it's 9. No, it's 100. What?
100%. There it is.
What the fuck?
So you have to go back and save it. You have to go back and save.
No, that's not right.
I think it's not right, but I think that's the reason. If you go back down and save and go back to the main menu, I think it'll be 100%.
That's...
I don't think the game auto-saved.
No, fucking... That makes no sense. Last time we saved, it was... Like, when we just loaded into this file, it was 85 point something. And the save file...
Yes.
Wait, no, maybe I'm wrong.
You did not save the game after collecting those two. We went straight to Ridley.
Yeah, I know that, but the game... fuck, maybe it's just poorly designed.
The game didn't auto-save.
Yeah, maybe the game is...
Yeah.
Maybe the game is just a piece of shit. How about that? Maybe this is actually the worst game ever.
If you go back to the main menu now, is it going to be 100%? Let's find out.
There it is.
Yeah!
Oh, what the fuck?
There you go, then. Let's check out those memories while we're
Hey,
here.
Michaela.
Since now we're 100%.
At least Michaela's...
Oh, that's
At least
cute.
Michaela's in a good mood.
Yeah, she's having a good time while we're like, oh, fucking, really? We had to do all that shit?
You want to watch the credits again?
Gallery. Nah.
Okay. Okay, so, chosen memories.
There we go. The Chozo are... What are they doing? Are they just making a suit? Are they making a planet? Are they abandoning the planet? What are they doing?
I don't know.
I think they're farming.
They're definitely... Maybe...
I mean, they look at those ships.
Maybe this is them arriving on SR-388. I'm going to take screenshots and I'm going to upload them to the thread. Just so people have good quality screenshots of them. So yeah, I think this might be them landing on SR-388.
Yeah, I think so. And they're just checking the ground and being like, huh, we could live here. And this is them making Metroids, maybe?
This is... They're...
Are they collecting energy?
Maybe it's some kind of precursor to... Well, we know that Metroids are bioengineered, right? They're weapons. Or maybe not weapons. They're not...
Yes.
Weapon might be too strong a word, but they were specifically designed in order to... They were specifically designed to take the energy from living beings, but particularly the X. They were designed to hunt down the X. So maybe this is Chozo magic technology, magicology, or technomagic.
Wait, I think that they're trying to get the DNA of these things to basically say, like, what do we need to fight the X? We gotta make a creature that has the bipedal powers of this guy. We've got to get the creature, it can fly. You know, maybe they're collecting genetic data or something.
Maybe. Like, at this point, we don't know if the Chozo know about the X. So maybe they're taking the life energy from these toad things and then using it to power the machine in the back. Which is a
Possibly.
fucking gruesome thing to think about. Like, this is a Matrix. This is Matrix style shit right here. Alright, moving on.
We're here to turn into this. Alright, here we go. More creatures. In the caves. They're mining, I guess?
Like, it's looking pretty developed there. I can't tell if it's above ground or below ground.
Looks like here they're... This might be below ground. This is like a bunch of diggers, isn't it? All of these... Yeah, all these things on the bridge, they're a bunch of, like, digger
looks
bots.
like little billies. Those
Mini
guys
Billy.
in the background, though, I think they're Chozo power suits?
No, I think they're just researching. Like, that's Big Billy back there.
Yeah, that's
That
Big
is Big Billy, and like
That's Big Billy for sure. Yeah.
maybe they're building him, and they're like, okay, we have to mine more crystal or whatever.
I don't know. Maybe the next picture will tell us more. Oh, this is definitely them finding the X for the first time.
Yeah. That's them using energy that they mined to fight X.
No, this is
Unless
this
wait,
is them
maybe
finding X for the first time underground. There are thousands of X in this one picture alone. And
do you think that second picture was them using X in a container?
no, I don't want to say that, because take a look at what the X are doing. They're like on the left-hand side, they're latching onto this frog thing. In the middle, they're turning into this frog thing, and in the right, they have become this frog thing. Whereas the second picture, which I'm going to go back to take the screenshot, they're not doing anything to the frog thing's body. I think they killed it and then took whatever energy was from it or something to that effect. I don't know.
Okay, let's move on.
I like this kind of storytelling where they tell us everything that we need to know in pictures, no words. Not to say that
the bird people are like, oh god, X!
not to say that telling with words is the weaker form, of course.
Yeah. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Alright, brand new picture. Ah, the Metroid.
Making a Metroid.
That's them making the first Metroid, a huge one too. Look at the size of that thing.
That's a pretty big friggin' Metroid, yeah. Which is weird. Michaela is like a quarter of that size.
Yeah, maybe this is like a fully grown larva. Michaela was just like a newly hatched, and this one is like when it's slightly grown, but still a larva before it becomes an alpha.
I mean, it's fresh from the egg. Look at it.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Well, in any case, this is definitely the Chozo hatching a Metroid.
Yeah, like the
Chozo,
techno magic.
Yeah, the Chozo, they for sure bioengineered a Metroid. So, like, they didn't find it or anything. They took everything that they learned from the X, and they took everything that they learned from this technology, where they stole the life forms from the local wildlife, and they applied two of those things together to make that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that they're using the Metroid. They're getting the Metroid life cycle from the creatures. Here we go. Metroids versus X. Fight! And the shows are like, go, my children. Suck the X dry. Kill them all.
You know, the word the word Metroid in Chozo's language means, I think it means like Ultimate Warrior or something like that. And
I wonder if they call Samus that.
No, they call the Metroids the Metroid. They don't
call... I'm just saying.
I think the Metroid was designed to be superior to even the power suits. Which I think would be like a retarded design decision, but at the same time they also gave the power suit the ability to fire concentrated freeze, sub-zero freeze bullets, and that stops the Metroids dead in their tracks. So I don't know. They think the Chozo.
It's a counter. It's a counter safe.
The Chozo are
whatever it's called.
The Chozo are a bunch of bird brains for sure.
Ha ha! I got you, dude. There.
But yeah,
I'm just saying though. Do you think they? Yeah.
Well, you first.
I was gonna say, I was making the joke that do you think they call Samus Metroid because she is the ultimate warrior?
No, I don't think that at all. I think they call her like the child or something like that in Metroid Prime.
Would you say they call her the baby?
No. Anyway, yeah, a bunch of Metroids chowing down. Fuck them up.
Get that dinner. Alright, here we go. Chozo are maybe discussing now. Okay, we killed some X, now what?
Yeah, that's looking pretty much it. The Chozo are...
They're like, we did it!
They're standing pretty casually while these inhuman, unstoppable energy siphons are hovering around them. Do you think... Like, they must have some kind of understanding with the Metroids going on here. Like, maybe they think that they have a master parent or a master pet sort of relationship.
Yeah. Didn't they make Mother Brain to control the Metroids?
I think so, yeah. And then Mother Brain
maybe they're
went
discussing
rogue.
it now. Maybe they're discussing it like, okay, we got rid of the X. Now what?
Maybe that's
they're just kind of talking it through.
Maybe that's what's going on in the background. That's like the very beginning stages of the neural network that is Mother Brain.
Yeah, we see also Chozo power suit there on the top left with a big shield.
Yep. All right. So what happens next? The Chozo start evolving, or not the Chozo, the Metroids, they start evolving. And
it looks like the Chozo are fighting them. It looks like they're swinging their blades and kind of being like, "I'll cover the exit," kind of thing, you know?
Maybe. I think if I were to take my interpretation of this scene, a bunch of Metroids.
Oh, they're attacking. They're attacking.
What, the Chozo?
Yeah, no, like the Metroids are attacking. Look at the guy next to the guy with the big spear, like swinging across on the right. There's another dude to his left, and like there's an alpha attacking him from behind.
Right. Okay, there's that, and also to the right of the guy with the spear, there's another guy that's fallen into some kind of chasm.
Yeah.
So if
that guy's not having a good time.
If I'm to interpret this scene, I think what's going on is that the Chozo, or rather a bunch of Metroids, they broke away from the Chozo and their grip, and they came together in a breeding ground, a common breeding ground, and they started evolving. And this is not a thing that the Chozo wanted them to do.
Yeah, they probably were like, okay, we got rid of the X, we killed them all with the Metroids. Now we should put them down. Oh crap! They're mutating.
Yeah, they got.
What has science done?
They got too strong, too fast. Strung themselves up by their petards, as the saying goes.
All right, there's Mother Brain.
No, that's not Mother Brain. That's a.
No.
That's a door. That's one of those gates.
That's a Metroid gate. All right, that's interesting. So that they look like they're fighting off a huge Metroid in there in the back.
Yeah, that would be.
And these sages or whatever.
That would be a beta, I think. Yeah, that's too small to be a Zeta. So what's happening here is that they are trying to bully this beta into one room, and then they are flooding the room with the purple acid, and then they're tying the purple acid to the Metroid gate.
Possibly.
Yeah,
yeah, it looks like the sages are like, okay, we gotta gate these bastards. But then, why would you do that? Why would you have to kill? Maybe they figured, you know what? For the next person who comes to eradicate the Metroids, now that the X is gone, quote unquote, like anyone who's brave enough to come down here and kill Metroids, they gotta go do a collectathon and kill all of them.
They created the Metroids. The Metroids grow too powerful. They themselves could not kill the Metroids, despite being their creators and despite having programmed the weakness to ice inside the Metroid's DNA. And because they couldn't kill it, they just sealed them away. And
it's a decent explanation.
And also, one of them got really fucking huge and started just birthing more of them.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Alright, last one.
Last memory. What is the memory? I think this is just them leaving SR3.
I think that's just them fucking off. Okay.
Whoa.
2D? Okay.
A lot of Chozo are dead here.
A lot of them, yeah.
2D10.
Well.
Huh. Maybe, are there more memories to unlock?
Maybe. I'm gonna go back.
That was 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10, and then it's...
So there's this, and then save that, and then...
And there's one more, 11. Do you think that hard mode has more?
I doubt it. I think...
This looks like it's a religious kind of schism. They just killed a bunch of Chozos, and like one guy's going like, "You guys follow me now," and all the warriors are like, "Yeah."
This is suddenly...
And all the sage Chozo are like, "Oh God."
This is suddenly really interesting. Because this doesn't look familiar at all in any part of Metroid's, and in any part of the
lore,
in any part of the Metroid games lore. Yeah, the two games that canonically come after Metroid 2 are Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion, and neither of them say anything about whatever is going on here.
Yeah, because at that point the Chozo are more like, okay, we've forgotten about them, but now Metroid Samus Returns is kind of saying like, hey, remember how the Chozo were kind of like just these mystical dudes leaving their technology everywhere? Well, maybe they weren't so good, you know? Like, this game is trying to retell or revisit what Chozo really are.
No, I'm not so certain. The Chozo, they were always a peace-loving race, a peace-loving species.
But is that just their propaganda, or?
Okay, you got me there. I think the guy that's standing there in front of the army, I don't think he's a Chozo.
What is he, a space
I
pirate?
don't know.
He looks like a Choza to me, dude.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. This picture brings up a lot of questions, and also like the bottom screen, it said 2D for a second there. I wonder if that's supposed to mean anything.
Yeah, I do think it's trying to say something. Maybe you unlock more memories by speedrunning or
By doing hard mode. Honestly, if there was any reason to play hard mode other than challenging yourself, getting more goodies would be a good reason. But hey, that's for an experiment for later.
I think I'm just gonna look it up if there's any more. Like, we spent the last 6 months playing this game. I'm not too eager to play it again, to be perfectly honest with you.
I hear that.
But in any case, there you go. Those are all the chosen memories, and we have 100% completed Metroid 2: Samus Returns.
Yeah.
And there you have it. Our journey, our long, tired journey, has finally come to an end. Any last...
Was it worth it? I'd say
Any
it
last
was.
words, Olive Branch?
No, just that it was another enjoyable Metroid Let's Play, and I enjoyed having it with you.
You know what? Same here, buddy. Same here.